Alright, welcome to this video. If you're here right now, you clicked on the title that said something about how we are all energy and this whole world is made up of all energy. Something about that, right? So, that's exactly what I'm going to be talking about in this video. I want to explain to you and make you have the understanding that we are all made up of energy. The whole entire world is made up of energy. Everything is energy. I touched upon this during my very first video, and basically I was talking about it in terms of how you can boost your immune system by boosting your own energy, and I got all into the science about it. But today I'm going to try to keep this concise and short so you can get a true understanding of how everything is just energy. So, in grade 3 science, we learned about how everything is made up of matter, right? But what they don't want to tell you is that matter is energy, and the same energy that is in you and I is in the space around us and is in the walls. That energy is everything. But even deeper than that, things that you perceive of, like happiness or routines that you have, say whether they be positive, your routine is to get up and meditate and do yoga, to journal, that's an energy. The breakfast that you make carries a certain energy. The foods you eat, they carry a certain energy, and the people around you have vibrations that carry certain energies. So how does this really work? What is this energy? Basically, this energy is just everything that is. It makes up everything, the energy. It is the energy that is actually inside of an atom. So everything is made up of energy, right? And then you break that, that's the smallest level. The smallest level is there's just energy. That's the smallest level of life, just energy. But, so let's get more complex. We got these solid objects, right? Alright, well, we break them down, we see that they're molecules, we see that all the molecules are chained together by these single atoms, and then we go into an atom, zoom it up, blow it out, 99% of it is just empty space, which is actually nothingness, and 1% of it is just light flying around. So it's just like energy vibrating, moving as a wave, up and down. So that's it. That's you. That's I. That's just what we're comprised of, right? So how can this really benefit you, knowing that everything is energy? Well, understand that energy is influenceable, because if my energy levels, the atoms in me are vibrating a certain thing of a higher vibration like peace, joy, happiness, which is a lot higher than fear and loathing and carelessness, then I'm going to attract that stuff, because like energies are attracting like energies. The friends you probably hang around with probably have the same kind of patterns and energies as you. So what you can take away from this is, if you are putting your energy in a higher place, you're actually going to attract greater things, and it's true, because those greater things we can only perceive of. How can we perceive of them, though? It's because our brain can perceive of that energy. There are emotions that you haven't felt yet in life, that you have yet to feel, and you cannot unlock those pathways in your brain until you bump up to the next level of consciousness, which is a different wavelength of that energy. Do you see what I'm saying? It's a bit of almost like a spiritual awakening understanding when you fully grasp it, and it's something you gotta grasp for yourself. But try to notice how certain thoughts and certain patterns, when you really just zone into the present moment, attract more of the similar things. How certain thoughts attract more of the similar patterns, because those patterns of thoughts are a similar energy to what's come in before. So if your thoughts are low, if your actions are low, and what can be a low vibration? Hate, fear. Hating is actually one of the lowest vibrations. Hate attracts more hate, and love will attract more love, because we perceive of that. I still have a long way to go. Okay, I'm not talking on top of this mountain right now, but I really want to share this information that I kind of have. And you might be like, how'd you get this? Alright, a lot of this came through, well, just feeling, being born this way, and actually diving into psychedelics like mushrooms. Because, again, mushrooms have actually a higher frequency than what our normal frequency is, and we can tap into like higher vibrations. So, yeah. I just wanted to give you this brief understanding, and you can subscribe because I'm going to build up to more of, I'm going to build up from this knowledge. Just understand that we are all energy, and things that you're perceiving of is a certain energy, is a certain wavelength, and just going through the day understanding that like energies attract like energies. If you start to notice that and start to be present and realize how your current thoughts are attracting certain ways. Like, you can think of your routine of watching TV, eating chips, and drinking soda pop as a certain energy. So when you go about that, how does your day go? What kind of energy does that bring? Now think of a day where you go on a hike, you talk to some great friends and have deep conversations. What will that day go like? What kind of energy and vibrations does that attract? You notice any miracles that happened that day? Maybe you met a certain girl that day, or you talked to a certain person that gave you certain inspiration. That's not a coincidence. That is a synchronicity. I'm going to leave it off here, and have a beautiful rest of your day. Remember to subscribe if you want to keep on hearing more of these talks. Peace.